Hello, my name is Ominator, and I am a supporter of the indoctrination theory. However, there is one point that I have not seen addressed anywhere, and I've been scouring the webs. I saw the documentary, that's 1.5 hours. I saw Acavius' original video. I saw Angry Joe's little recap of Acavius' video. And I've been all around the forums, all that kind of stuff. I couldn't find anyone who addressed this point, so I'm going to. It's about the mass relays, and Joker and the crew's escape through the mass relays. It is mostly agreed that Joker and the crew escaped through a mass relay and not by FTL speeds. However, there's a problem with this, but there's also a problem with escaping by FTL speeds. First of all, let's debunk FTL speeds, why they cannot have escaped by using their FTL ESO drive core in the ship. The reason why is because it would take way too long to come out of the system in that short amount of time that they had to actually get out of there, so they wouldn't be able to reach the lush planet that they would essentially crash land on in the ending, so they cannot have traveled solely by FTL speeds. So it is generally agreed that they travel through a mass relay. However, on the Mass Effect wiki, it says that traveling through a mass relay is an instantaneous process, and what made me look that up is because I've read in the novels, I believe in the first novel, when Anderson and the crew, they went to the research base, they went through a mass relay. I'm very certain I saw a description of how it was instantaneous, traveling through a mass relay. So, they cannot have been traveling through a mass relay as the explosion caught up to them, because they would have traveled from one mass relay to the other instantly. Instantly, no time difference at all, so they cannot possibly have crashed. The explosion cannot have caught up with them in the middle of traveling from one mass relay to the other. And what that leaves us with is that they have traveled through a mass relay and then traveled by FTL speeds, which makes more sense and is more plausible. However, there's also a problem with that, and that is, you would assume that Joker and the crew, they travel through the Sol relay in our solar system, and where they travel is to another mapped relay. There's no reason to travel to an unmapped relay. That doesn't make any sense. And what that means is that this relay has been, well, mapped on the galaxy map, and the system it's in has been explored. And if the system the mass relay is in has been explored, then the planet would not be unknown. And since it's a lush garden world, it looks like a perfect place for colonizing, excuse me. And since they have not done that yet, since the galactic community has not colonized this planet yet, it suggests that it's not in the same system as the mass relay, which essentially doesn't make any sense, because how the hell would they get out of that system in that short amount of time with FTL speeds? So, all in all, it can't possibly have happened, and that's what I was going to tell all you guys. So, thank you. If you have any arguments against or for this little point here, or the theory in general, as long as those points have not been brought up a million times by other people, I am very, very open to receive all of those and consider them. But for now, I'm a supporter of the indoctrination theory. I believe that that's the only possible way any of it can make any possible sense. But if you disagree, please tell me in the comments and leave your arguments. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ominator. Goodbye.